it's Brian Sebastian, Movie Reviews and More. Here we are at the W Hotel in Hollywood, California at Celebrity Connected MTV Movie and Music Awards. It is a lot to say. That's why I don't have to say all this stuff all the time. Anyhow, we have a good friend of mine, and I like to have everybody else introduce themselves.
My name is Bauer, and I like long walks on the beach, and I like dogs, and I like nachos.
And she's not kidding. She does like those things. All right. So tell us about who you are, what you're doing, your new TV, your new website, all that stuff. You have a lot of stuff going.
A lot of stuff going, yes. My name is Brett. I have been working in the fitness industry for, up to 20 years now, in different facets of it. And I used to compete, and I grew up as a dancer. And throughout my fitness journey, I personally always struggled with emotional eating and having the trouble of staying on my diet long term. So my weight would fluctuate up and down, and with that came the emotional ups and downs and the mental up and down. And the more I started talking to people over the years, the more I realized that a lot of other people suffered from the same thing. Not even fitness competitors, but average people that cannot get to their goal weight, their fitness goals or their weight loss goals. So just studying and just really trying to put everything together and just helping people coach getting over and overcoming emotional eating so they can reach their weight loss goals long term.
And I like what you do. And if you didn't live so far, I would have you train with me because, you live on one side of the, I'd say, state almost. You live in Culver City area, and I'm more Beverly Hills, Hollywood area. But I like what you're doing. Talk about your show and your book, your ebook.
Okay, so the ebook, I started doing books that, if I had these books back when I was like 19, 21 years old, they could really help me and save me a lot of time and a lot of mental, struggles throughout the years. So my one book is, it's called No Cheat Sweets, which is basically, it's a digital cookbook that has 30 recipes that are all sweet. And for myself, I always had these really sweet cravings. So I'd stay on my diet for a while, and then all of a sudden I'd have these cravings, and I wouldn't be able to get over that hump. And then before I knew, I'd be eating like bags of, chips and cookies, anything just to kind of get that craving gone. So these recipes are all very health conscious, guilt-free, sweet recipes that you can make that will help curb your sweet tooth and help you stay on track. My other book that I have is How to Break Free from Emotional Eating and Yo-Yo Dieting, which
I think is really, really important.
This is kind of like my baby, which I started 3 years ago writing, and I put a lot of experiences that I personally went through to just kind of show the readers that, I've been there, done that, and, it's something that you still always have to face, kind of dealing with that, because you have to eat to live. So every time you are in a moment, whatever that emotion you're feeling, you always have to still kind of go through the tools you have to use. So this book is a guidebook to help you show different steps that you can take to overcome emotional eating and start to break down that attachment to food. Because food is the easiest and most accessible substance. So many people have that emotional attachment to food, just like you would think, with alcohol or drugs, it has the same effect with people. Sugar, high refined sugar, has the same effect on people's brains as cocaine does. It gives you that instant high. So a lot of foods affect people like drugs. So it's just really kind of showing people all the steps they need to take to change their lifestyle so they can kind of get over that behavioral pattern.
And that's a lot of stuff. How can people find where this is? What's your social media?
My social media is Brett Bauer Fit TV. That goes for Instagram, Facebook, and my website is brettbauerfittv.com. And I would give my number too, but you can contact me online and we'll connect.
Yes, you'll be able to reach us. That's why I always ask people for their social media, because you're a woman, you don't need stalkers.
No stalkers. I'm good, but it's flattering. Unless you want to stalk me.
Well, I try to stalk you the best I can. It just doesn't work, so that's why. All right, social media one more time, and whatever else you're doing in the future now.
Okay, social media one more time is Brett Bauer Fit TV. That's BRETT BAUER Fit FIT TV.com. Same for Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Periscope. There's so many now. I can't keep them, in track.
And your fitness, Fit TV. Talk about that.
I do a lot of videos, obviously, just trying to help my clients and help viewers, just different exercises, things that they can do that I knew when I would go into the gym, I'd feel a little intimidated. And these are just kind of help people just get familiar with different exercises that they can do inside the home and, outside the home as well, too. Also, cooking You know, I always wish I knew just different things that I could eat that I wouldn't get bored of. A lot of people think you have to stay on this really strict diet and you have to eat, you know, X amount of carbs and protein. And, you know, I'm more about intuitive eating, you know, do something you can do long term. So I just really try to teach that so people can stick to their goals.
And I like that. And because it makes me want to always pay attention to what she's doing. Thank you so much, young lady, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.